In times of growing political, economic, and social instability, the risk of internal conflicts, including civil wars, becomes a real possibility in many parts of the world. Although it is an extreme scenario, proper preparation can be the difference between surviving with dignity or being caught completely off guard. This detailed guide explores the fundamental steps to prepare in a practical, strategic, and resilient way for a possible civil war. 1. Understanding the scenario. What is a civil war? Before preparing, it is essential to understand what constitutes a civil war. It is an armed conflict between organized groups within the same country, involving civilians, military forces, or militias. It can have political, ethnic, religious, or socio-economic motivations and usually results in the collapse of public order, scarcity of resources, forced population displacement, and increased violence. Signs that a civil war may be forming: extreme political polarization, institutional collapse or government delegitimization, deep and prolonged economic crises, violent protests and armed uprisings, military interventions in cities, fragmentation of security forces, mass ideological propaganda. Anticipating these signs allows you to act before the situation becomes uncontrollable. 2. Strategic planning and risk assessment. Preparing for a civil war begins with a realistic analysis of the context around you. Evaluate. Geographical location. Are you in a high-risk area? Large cities and capitals tend to be the main conflict zones. Critical infrastructure. Is your home close to military bases, police stations, or government buildings? Escape routes. Do you know alternative ways out of your city or neighborhood? Local resources. Are there sources of water, food, or community support nearby? Based on this assessment, create plans A, B, and C for different levels of collapse, mild instability, localized conflicts, total war. 3. Physical preparation, equipment, supplies, and shelter. Essential supplies. A good stockpile for surviving a civil war should be discreet, renewable, and long-lasting. Water, at least 2 liters per person per day. Prioritize sealed containers, portable filters, and rainwater collection systems. Food, choose non-perishable, high-calorie, easy-to-prepare items, grains, canned goods, protein bars, etc. Medications, build a first aid kit with antibiotics, painkillers, bandages, personal medicines, and hygiene items. Energy, flashlights, batteries, solar chargers, candles, gas or wood stoves. Communication, emergency radios, VHF/UHF, physical maps, whistles. Miscellaneous gear, sleeping bags, multi-tools, ropes, tarps, PFF2 masks, thermal clothing. Shelter and fortification. If you choose to stay home, fortify doors and windows with wood or metal. Use heavy furniture as additional barriers. Have safe zones inside the house, bathrooms or reinforced central rooms. Avoid nighttime lighting that attracts attention. If you must evacuate, have ready-to-go backpacks, bug-out bags, for each family member. Know in advance possible refuge locations, rural areas, relatives' homes, shelters. 4. Security and self-defense. During a civil war, violence levels can escalate quickly. Being prepared to protect yourself, without seeking direct confrontation, is essential. Gray man strategy. The gray man philosophy is crucial. Go unnoticed, blend in with the environment. Wear neutral clothing without symbols or tactical patterns. Do not display weapons or supplies in public. Avoid discussing your level of preparedness with neighbors or acquaintances. Personal defense. Firearms. Where legal, it's crucial to get proper training and store them safely. Improvised weapons, sticks, machetes, pepper spray, tactical slingshots. Unarmed defense. Consider training in Krav Maga, Jiu-Jitsu, or disarming techniques. Home protection. Improvised alarm systems, noisemakers, hanging objects. Offline surveillance cameras or manual observation points. Presence simulation, automatic lights, recorded sounds. Secret shelter with extra supplies in case of invasion. 5. Mobility and evacuation. It may not always be possible to stay home. Having an efficient evacuation plan can save lives. Routes. Have at least 3 alternative routes mapped, by road, on foot, by bike, or motorcycle. Avoid main roads and conflict zones. Use offline maps and learn to navigate by compass. Transportation. Fueled and discrete vehicles, avoid military-looking ones. Foldable bicycles as a backup plan. Avoid vehicles that attract attention or are associated with authorities. Meeting point. Establish meeting locations for your family in case you get separated. Set verbal passwords and visual signals for safe identification. 6. Psychological and emotional aspects. A civil war is also an emotional war. Witnessing injury, death, hunger, despair, and injustice can destroy mental health. Mental resilience. Practice meditation and breathing control. Establish routines even in chaos, time to eat, sleep, stand guard. Avoid excessive exposure to negative news and rumors. Teamwork. Create or join trusted groups for guard shifts, resource sharing, and mutual aid. Develop empathy and active listening, even during difficult moments. 7. Self-Sufficiency and Sustainability. In prolonged civil wars, supply systems collapse. Those who depend on government aid or markets may end up with nothing. Food production. Learn urban gardening techniques, in pots, walls, boxes. Identify native edible plants. Master preservation methods, dehydration, fermentation, smoking. Water. Rainwater harvesting systems. Safe wells or springs. Portable filters and boiling methods. Energy. Portable solar panels. Wood or biofuel stoves. Long-life batteries. 8. Information, intelligence, and communication. During conflicts, information control can be used as a weapon. Knowing how to filter, interpret, and transmit information safely is vital. Reliable sources. Shortwave radios, community broadcasts, printed bulletins. Avoid open social networks that can be monitored. Encrypted communication. Use end-to-end encrypted apps, Signal, Briar, Session. Prearranged verbal and visual codes within the group. Avoid mentioning names, locations, or detailed plans in messages. 9. Education and continuous training. Civil war is dynamic. Those who don't adapt get left behind. Recommended practices. Simulate monthly evacuations with your family. Take courses in first aid, agriculture, defense, and bushcraft. Read real survivor accounts and study previous conflicts. 10. Legal, moral, and humanitarian considerations. Although the survival instinct is strong, it does not justify everything. In civil war scenarios, there is still room for ethics, dignity, and humanity. Do not use unnecessary violence. Protect the vulnerable, elderly, children, sick people. Do not spread misinformation. Document abuses if possible. Post-conflict periods will demand justice. Conclusion: prepare for the worst, act with wisdom. Preparing for a civil war is not an act of panic, but of responsibility. Survivalism is not about militarization or paranoia, but about prudence, intelligence, and love for life. Realistic preparation allows you to face the darkest times without losing humanity, dignity, or hope. You don't need to be a hero, only someone who chooses conscious action over fear. And remember, those who prepare in advance often never have to use everything they planned, but if they do, they'll be ready. Keep your mind strong, your resources organized, and your heart compassionate. And remember, always be prepared.